Happy New Year. Welcome to our brief Bible reflections. This is the day that the Lord has made. We will rejoice and be glad in it. We're looking at the book of First Chronicles chapter 4, reading our verse number 9 and 10, just as we started from the beginning of the week. And the two verses have given us a lot of insights, especially on the prayer that Jabez made, asking that the hand of God may be with him. Verse number 9 says, Jabez was more honorable than his brothers. His mother had named him Jabez, saying, I gave birth to him in pain. Jabez cried out to the God of Israel, oh, that you may bless me and enlarge my territory. Let your hand be with me and keep me from harm, so that I will be free from pain. And God granted his request. Praise be to God. Very encouraging that when Jabez presented his request to God, verse number 10 ends by saying, and God granted his request. We are encouraging one another that when we cry to God, remember the Bible is very clear that he cried out to the God of Israel. He cried out to the God of Israel. When we cry out to God, we don't cry amiss. We cry and our God hears. And not only so, he hears and he's very gracious to grant our request. The encouragement today is cry out to God. And as you do that, don't doubt. Have faith that God will surely grant that which you are crying for, that which you are requesting that he may do for you. Many of us, we miss out in receiving what we are crying for because we doubt. And in James chapter 1 verse 6 and 7, we are reminded that when we ask without doubt, we receive. So as Jabez cried out to the God of Israel, he heard him and granted that which he requested. God granted him that which he requested. To us today, and in our Christian faith, the Lord is inviting us to walk by faith, to cry out to him by faith and in faith, that he is faithful to grant our request. Do not doubt. Do not doubt the intervention that God is willing to show forth in your life. He is ready and more than willing to grant that which you have requested. The question is, are you crying out to God? And as we cry out to him, most important thing is to know that since we have a relationship with our God, we are not strangers to him. He knows us, he loves us, he cares, and he is more than willing to grant that which we are requesting even today. So pray, cry by faith and in faith, knowing that our God is more than willing to answer your request. May the Lord bless you. May the Lord keep you. Know that as you cry to him, he is more than willing to answer and to grant your request. In the name of the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit, the Lord bless you. Shalom.